Hi, I'm Xenia, and this is my story. I grew up in a Christian home. My mother would take my siblings and I to church every Sunday, and I went to private Christian schools all my life. I knew that I had accepted Jesus into my heart at a young age, but I didn't really have a relationship with him. As I grew older, I recognized that I was missing out on that relationship. I struggled with depression and anxiety from a young age, and I thought that was just the way I was and the way I would always be. In ninth grade, I started a new school, which was very intimidating for me. My struggle with depression got worse throughout the next years, to the point where I didn't think I would make it to my high school graduation because it was just too painful to be in this world. Looking back at that time, I know it is by God's grace that I am still here today. In 2016, I backpacked Southeast Asia and then moved to New Zealand for a few years. I always thought that if I could travel and start a new life in a foreign country, I would be truly happy. While I did enjoy exploring new parts of the world, the happiness didn't last. I felt empty inside. I tried to fill that emptiness with anything and everything, which only led to feeling even emptier and more broken than before. Growing up, I had often heard people say, "Jesus spoke to me," and I didn't understand how Jesus could speak to someone until I experienced it for myself. I remember pouring out my heart to him and feeling unworthy because of my past and the way I was living. That's when I heard the simple words, "I love you," and I immediately broke down. I wish I could say that was a moment that completely changed my life forever. But as the time went on, I lost that feeling of being loved, and I began to doubt whether I was really worthy of God's love. It wasn't until a few months ago that Jesus opened my eyes to some things I had been blind to. I started to realize I had put so many things first before him. At that moment, I fell on my knees and for the first time truly surrendered my heart to Jesus. I asked him to show me all the areas of my life that needed to change, and he did. God showed me things I had been holding on to that I needed to let go of. He even showed me items in my home that I thought were no big deal, but needed to get rid of. My life group was amazing and supportive and there with me during this time. Ezekiel 36:26 says, "I will give you a new heart, and I will put a new spirit in you. I will take out your stony, stubborn heart and give you a tender, responsive heart." And that's what God did for me. I used to be bitter, angry, and resentful, and there's none of that in my heart anymore. I now have joy and peace in my relationship with Jesus, and I can't start my day without spending time with him. And that's why I'm here today, to publicly declare my faith and love for Jesus Christ through baptism.